Um, some audio of Biggie came out where he is talking about the quad incident at the Quad Studios with Tupac, and he says, "We'll play the audio."
Okay.
So listen to this.
It went like this, you know what I'm saying? I was upstairs at Quad. We in the back chilling. Next thing you know, we hear, yo, Tupac got shot. And I set him up. Man, that's crazy. I don't know what he was trying to hide or just scared. I don't know what was going on in his head. And I want to apologize. This was probably what really went there. And he shot himself. Yeah, he ain't really get shot in his head. He got pistol whipped. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing all this, and I'm like, damn. I think was just getting a little bit too happy with the situation. Trying to make movies. Everything was a movie to him.
And then I want to get your reaction to this, Reggie, because he talks about how Tupac didn't get shot in his head, that he got pistol whipped, and that he shot himself, and that everything is a movie to Tupac. That is, he got too comfortable with his life, and he's trying to act like everything is a movie. Did you hear this audio, and do you have any thoughts on it?
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know I done told y'all I'm trying to stay off of Biggie. I kind of like Biggie through his mother, by way of his mother. Always liked his music. Always liked his music. But I just said his songs were not, or albums was not what y'all think they were. They didn't sell what y'all think they were. But a lot of the songs that y'all like prior to his last album, the double CD, were singles. Y'all just don't realize that because a lot of y'all too young to realize and too lazy to research that. But come on, y'all. We got hymns with the 13-year-old girl sitting on his lap and all of that, taking pictures. What did she say about what Biggie used to make people do when they walked in the house? What was it, John? What she said? I'll let you say it.
Yeah, the brother said that him and his sister went over to an apartment they were staying at, and that the rule of the house or the rule of the apartment was you had to wipe your feet on a T-shirt when you walked in, and the T-shirt was a Death Row logo T-shirt.
Okay. So a lot of y'all say that wasn't, he wasn't mad at Tupac. He was mad at Death Row. Okay, I'll give y'all that. All right. I want to keep explaining to y'all. You know, I know I repeat a lot of stuff and a lot of information y'all have heard, but I learned from Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley is one of my favorite controversial commentators after Stephen A. Smith, right? Because y'all know I like sports a lot. I can talk to y'all about sports. Any of y'all that knows me, that really talk to me on IG and stuff like that, we can talk about sports all day. My boy Thomas Carter, my boy D Ham, my boy Johnny Coop, even AG. He said to listen, but he don't really like it. But John, you know, I even make John talk to me about sports. That's my passion. But he always said you got to repeat stuff and say it a couple of times. That's how people really hear it and comprehend it. So I'm going to repeat it again and just say that. So I'm going to reiterate and repeat and just say it again. That Tupac came home, he was hearing stuff in the prison and really felt and told Suge that he was going to come home and destroy Bad Boys as a record label and as a crew. And that was his thinking. But y'all got to understand that Biggie got on the radio and incited them to fire shots into his trailer, into his Snoop and them trailer. This Tupac came home October the 12th of 1995. This incident happened first part of December, last part of November. I can't remember. But that's less than a month and a half left. He hadn't recorded he recorded songs, but they hadn't been released yet to where Biggie and them crew knew. So Tupac took it like Biggie and them. Biggie is mad at Death Row now because they over there, because he's over there with them. So he already in jail hearing all of this street talk about Biggie, and now he didn't come to the hospital and check on him, and he's sending word, you king of New York, and he's sending word out saying, hey, what's going on? You had some information for me. Where's that information at now? What information you was going to give me? And all of that. So you got to remember, he got all this in the back of his head. We know of the Big Jake situation. That was some puffy and shook shit from the Source Award. That's spouting over from the Source Awards. Trust me. That happened in August, just so y'all know dates, of 95. Big J got shot and killed sometime in September of 95. So all of this is happening, but then they go to New York, and the first thing Biggie is on the radio and says this stuff, and get their trailer shot. So now Tupac is like, they only doing this because I'm over here. Now everybody else want to go and now blame Tupac. Tupac the reason. Now he did some things. He, being who he is, he did the skit. We all know, you know, the Scarface skit and stuff in front of Two of America's Most Wanted video and all of that. Or Two of America's Most Gangsters, or whatever the fucking song was called. He did all of that. But that's because he saw all of this. And he heard all of this stuff was going on. So everybody always, from Charlie to everybody always saying it was Big love Pac, Big did this. He bumped Pac music. He loved Hail Mary. He loved this and all of that. I'm just saying, no, people, not saying they didn't have a reason to be upset or mad or did. But it's bullshit. They had a problem with Pac and Death Row. But yeah, stop trying to just call a ball, strike. Big didn't give a fuck about Pac no more. He was mad. He was feeling himself. Now, of course, after somebody die and get shot and killed and all of that, you do feel a little different. We all done did it. I done been to many funerals. And motherfuckers be, want to jump in the casket with the dude and all of that, or the person. Oh, mama, I'm so sorry and all of that. That's what I always tell y'all. If y'all love somebody, really love somebody, clean it up. Work out that relationship if you really love them, so you won't have no regrets, because you never know when life's going to end. But I ain't going to preach to you youngsters. Y'all don't like when I preach. So I'm just saying, everybody need to stop that and saying that. I wish they would just say, hey, well, niggas was mad. Who knows? They probably be best friends or business partners today. But in 1996, 1997, that's how the brothers felt about each other. 93, 94, who knows how they felt. All accounts appears that they had love for each other.